Amongst the summit discussions held yesterday on corruption in PNG, General Secretary of the PNG Council of Churches, Reverend Roger Joseph, said churches have been given the mandate by God, as found in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 10 in the Bible, to fight against corruption and correct government when it goes wrong.
That authority had been given by God, and it's on the shoulders of the churches. And if we are to guide the country, the nation well in becoming prosperous, I think we have that mandated role to correct the government where it goes wrong. We have to speak out the truth about justice, and I think that's basically what we are doing now. We are trying to form an alliance of church leaders where we can stand together and become the prophetic voice to the nation.
Cardinal Sir John Ribat from the Catholic Church also had his say on corruption, particularly in relation to parliamentarians.
They are not there for a long time. They are just there for 5 years. And I've heard them saying, this is my chance to get what I can get from the parliament, what I can steal from here. This is what I'm hearing. And that is a practice that they've been doing. So this time, when people are elected into parliament, they may have the intention of good works, and they tell people out there. But when they get in there, they become different people altogether. And this is what getting us to be able to say something about this. Now, you know very well, when it comes to this, I don't keep quiet.
The Australian government has been in partnership with the PNG government over the past decade or more in addressing the issue of corruption.
Very, very close partnership that we have has recently been reflected by the signing of a comprehensive strategic and economic partnership by Prime Minister Moresby and Prime Minister Morrison. And Australia doesn't have many of these agreements in place globally, just a few. And it means a lot. And it speaks to the efforts that PNG and Australia are forging around corruption.
Representing the Australian government at the summit, Mr. King said Australia will continue its support to PNG for another 3 years in terms of its justice sector. The Moresby-led government has been seen to have been working very closely with churches in the country since it took office last year. Meanwhile, the proposed Wutung call to action plan by the opposition also includes working closely with mainline churches in the country.
Has the current government not done it well? They've done it well. They have partnered well with churches, and we have appreciated the partnership. And what more? And if the new government comes in, if they do strike the luck and take on the government, then we are happy to partner again.
Dennis Orere, National EMTV News.